I think I forgot to adjust the microphone. Oh.
There it is. That's better. That's better, guys. How you doing? It's Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. You have to bear with me. I am sick again. My wife keeps giving me these colds, whatever they are. Welcome to the MagAmericans podcast. Your mic's on now.
Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. 2 seconds ago, it was not
you're done.
on.
I'm shutting it off now. You're going to get to talk.
Am I done? Okay.
For those who don't know, that's my beautiful wife, Faith. There's no camera on Faith, so you're going to have to just believe me. You're just going to have to believe it.
Trust me, bro.
Yes, trust me, bro. Trust me. I'm your host, Mags. And today we're going to break down the State of the Union a little bit, the marathon masterpiece State of the Union address that he gave on Tuesday night. Pardon me for just a second. I think I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. All right, maybe not. We'll get there. We'll be okay, guys. Look, I got the Kleenex ready. I just don't want to make a mess on the TV. That's all. Fix this camera. I didn't do anything tonight, man. We've been running around busy. Anyway, okay. All right. Back to the spiel. We're going to go over the State of the Union. Some of the best burns and the best laughs, the important parts all in there. We're going to chat about some other issues as well. Apparently, the guys at ICE are taking people on Starlight tours now. You hear about that? Starlight tours? You ever hear about Starlight tours over there?
No, is that like nighttime?
Yeah, it's named after an event that happened in the early 90s, and I think the first thing was in 76, where the police department in some bumpkin town in Canada would just, if they arrested a native that lived there, like the Native Americans, they would just, you know, drive him out into the middle of nowhere and then like take his clothes and then just leave and let him make his way back if he can. Then they started finding like dead bodies frozen out there. That's pretty messed up, don't you think?
Seems so.
So I don't know what's going on with my car. I'm just all messed up today. So I'm gonna use my glasses. That's all right. I'm gonna use my glasses. So pardon me, I'm gonna try to pronounce this name that's in the news right now. Noral Amin Shah Alam. He is a 56-year-old refugee who is nearly blind, spoke little to no English, and has various medical conditions. I don't know if you heard that name yet today, babe, but you're going to hear it. He entered the U.S. legally as a refugee in December of 2024. Border Patrol apparently, after bail, he was arrested for something else. After bail, agents picked him up due to an immigration detainer that they had on him. So the jail called and said, "Hey, we're going to be releasing this guy. Come get him before we release him into the public." So they came there, they picked him up, and then they decided that they determined that he wasn't deportable, not a risk, whatever it is. However they figure that out. They then offered a quote courtesy ride and dropped him at a Tim Hortons, described by CBP as a warm, safe location near his last known address, about 5 miles from his actual home. Around 5 p.m. in freezing weather, his family and lawyer were not notified of the release. CBP claims Alam accepted the ride, showed no distress or disabilities, and the drop-off was appropriate. He was then found dead on February 23rd, with the cause tied to his pre-existing health issues. Sounds a little fishy to me. Potential negligence or misconduct. If investigations, which they did open a homicide investigation, I just read today, the local police up there at Buffalo, I believe. If the investigation reveals that the agents knowingly abandoned a vulnerable individual without ensuring his safety, charges like criminal negligence or manslaughter or official misconduct could apply under New York law or federal statutes. Buffalo Mayor Sean Ryan called it a preventable death and dereliction of duty, labeling the decision unprofessional and inhumane. I'll get to my opinion. Hang on. Arguments against charging the officers. I did a little research. The lack of direct causation. The medical examiner ruled the death health-related, not from hypothermia or abandonment. So this will be another one of those situations where you want to just hold for a little bit. Let's find out the details before we start accusing, because you go on social media and man, they'd have you thinking that the ICE agents literally stabbed this guy and unalived him themselves. I can't believe I said unalive.
Well, you have to over here on the YouTube streets.
I know. So without a clear causal link, proving crimes like manslaughter would be challenging. Prosecutors need evidence of foreseeability and gross negligence. CPB's defense was agents claimed that they acted in good faith, providing a voluntary ride to a public heated spot rather than releasing him in the station. Alam reportedly showed no visible issues, and as a non-detainable refugee, they had no ongoing custody obligation. So investigations are just beginning, and premature charges could undermine due process. That's another way of saying hold. If finding shows policy violations but not criminal intent, internal discipline and suspension might suffice over prosecutions. So the agent's decisions are pretty questionable. Charges would require evidence of criminal wrongdoing of the officers. My thoughts are, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? We don't need this. I mean, it might come out. We don't know yet. I'm not going to 100% pass judgment, but my gosh, man, it does not look real good, does it? Balls and strikes, etc. If they messed up, then they should pay the price for it. Now, I'm not talking about charging them with murder or anything like that, but let's find out exactly what the cause of death was. Since it wasn't ruled hypothermia, it could have been unrelated. The guy could have went into a store, been inside for a while, and everything. Who knows? He had a heart attack. We don't know. That's the point, though. We don't know. So we should probably wait till we know. That's what I'm thinking. That's usually the best idea. So I'm going to keep an eye on that story because it's not good. It's not good. And then breaking news. Well, to be fair, I was just looking for a video to put on the screen so I can take the screen down, blow my nose. So here we go. I'm going to put this one on here. Related to what we're talking about, but breaking news nonetheless. I'm not sure how I feel about this one either. Oh, wrong screen.
Planning any political aspirations of your own?
I haven't announced it yet, but I guess since we're live on television, I might as well share out Dr. Drew. It's on my heart to help my local community in Pennsylvania. So one thing that people don't know is I bought a home in 2024 and I moved my life to Pennsylvania just so I could vote for Donald J. Trump. And I wanted my vote to help secure the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And so this year I am collecting signatures and I am running for the Republican Party and to become a state committee man of the Republican Committee of Beaver County. And that's breaking news. I haven't shared that anywhere, but I want to start local. I want to do it the right way. I want to help my community. And I want to make sure that we are winning this November in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and defeating Governor Shapiro.
Yeah.
That was John that was John Adams, and that was Alexis de Tocqueville, which is the local practice of democracy, is why America succeeds with democracy, why it practices.
Hey, what office did he say? I was busy tooting horns. What office did he say he was going to run for?
I haven't announced it yet, but I guess since we're live on television, I might as well share out Dr. Drew. It's on my heart to help my local community in Pennsylvania. So one thing that people don't know is I bought a home in 2024 and I moved my life to Pennsylvania just so I could vote for Donald J. Trump. And I wanted my vote to help secure the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And so this year I am collecting signatures and I am running for the Republican Party and to become a state committee man of the Republican Committee of Beaver County. And that's breaking news. I haven't.
That's cool. That's a smaller thing. I'm glad he's not like running for Senate right off the bat, because I'm like, you can't just throw your support behind him because I don't know any of his beliefs or what he thinks and all that kind of stuff. I just know that he's good at getting people to sign up to vote. So I mean, he's got a great spot where he's at. So I'm all for that. I'm gonna check. Any interesting comments about Buffalo? Go ahead, just say no.
Nope.
Yeah, I met him at I met him at the day that Trump got shot.
Oh yeah, at the rally. He's been busted his butt, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm not against him, don't get me wrong. I just if he was running for a large office, I'd have to, you got to find out where he's at. He could be anywhere on the spectrum. Who knows? Some people say I'm on the spectrum. So, the State of the Union. The State of the Union is strong, man. The State of the Union is strong. Let me pull this up. We're doing a little producing over here. Sorry, my bad.
Too bad you don't have a producer.
What?
It's too bad you don't have a producer.
Yeah, I don't bring up the producer situation unless you're in here. And then I bring it up a lot.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our border is secure.
That's when you have your typical clown getting kicked out. Oh, you need the thing. I had you on there already.
No, it's gone.
Okay.
Just so you know.
So not only are you not producing, you're actively throwing monkey wrenches into the situation.
Sorry, guys. I just let the producer know that something isn't produced right on my side, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. I was just letting him know, hey, just a heads up, I'm not here. So carry on.
I sent you a text with the secret code in it so you can be part of the show, sweetheart.
Okay.
Anyway, this guy got kicked out for having some dumb sign.
Today, our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before. And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
Nice. It's good to hear that. It's good to hear that. I couldn't help but look over at the chat and saw someone said, "Is it a damn? That's a sexy beard." Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Wrong.
I saw a comment up there. Wilder, Idaho on October 19th. While these 110 blah, blah, blah. Said something about 400 people were arrested or 300 people. Where'd that one go? It's up there a little bit. There we go. ICE arrested 300 Americans here in Idaho. They kept them for weeks and then released them. No. Oh, screen just popped off the dang. There were not 300 Americans arrested. Oh my gosh, I'm just having one of those days today. There were not 300 Americans arrested in Idaho in October 2025. The claim 2025. Man, I'm having one of them days, guys. Sorry. The claim appears to stem from a widely discussed law enforcement operation at a horse racing track in Wilder, Idaho on 19th of October 2025. Details have been exaggerated or mischaracterized in some social media posts and discussions. Here what happened. There's a raid, blah, blah, blah. 400 people were detained for several hours. Some reports say up to 4 hours, often in harsh conditions, zip tie limit, and access to food, water, restrooms, including children and families attending what was described as a community family event popular among Latino residents. Only 5 people were ultimately arrested, blah, 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 blah. So essentially, quit spreading fake news.
Wait, I thought that was our job.
We spread fake news?
Is that what they say?
I'm the fake news guy?
That's what they say.
Oh, shit, I gotta get a different hat now. Yeah. Hey, I didn't know that.
Everybody needs to slow down and read.
Do you shampoo your eyebrows?
I said, doesn't everybody?
Awesome. Sorry. It's pretty good. I like that. Sorry. All right. Back to business. The president, back to business. So as far as I'm concerned, the speech was just beautiful. It fired up American patriots across the whole dang country. It sparked discussions around the water heater. Do people still do the water heater thing? I never worked in a
water cooler.
Do they have those still?
Like the water fountain?
I'm just blue collar, so I don't.
Water heater's like the furnace, isn't it?
Yeah, we use an igloo cooler for our water cooler. But anyway, I digress. Nonetheless, that speech got people talking. Heck, some like Ilhan Omar couldn't even hold in their excitement her lack of impulse control, yelling murder accusations at the President of the United States during the State of the Union address. How is that acceptable? Does anyone remember Joe Wilson? I do. I remember Joe Wilson. They didn't like that very much. I'm going to play a little bit about that later, too. We'll have to talk about that. Maybe we should just do it now. What the heck? What the heck?
The chick. No, wait, never mind. Different topic.
Well, we do all the topics, so just shoot.
Well, I was just going to say the chick that I saw a clip of what appeared to be this woman yelling KKK when everybody else was yelling USA, USA. And I'm like, was she really saying that?
It appears that she was. It appears to be that she was.
And
But
if she was she saying that because she thinks, yay, KKK? Or was she saying that because she thinks he is KKK?
I don't know.
Either
I think
way,
she's
it
saying we're
seems
racist.
inappropriate,
Either
but-
way, we're racist.
Right.
That's the bottom. What the important thing is that you and I are racist because
We support Trump.
oh yeah, because we support Trump. So that means we are racist. It's interesting how you can get there without even bringing any minorities into the subject, but whatever label you need.
That is why I'm also asking you.
I'm gonna fast forward. So this is Joe Wilson yells, "You lied, Obama." This is
The reforms
watch Nancy Pelosi's face.
I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegally.
They're outraged.
It's not true. And one more
He was lying.
misunderstanding I want to clear up.
Totally disrespectful, no place
This is
for
a
it
reaction to it.
in that setting or any other, and he should apologize immediately.
That's John McCain. He's in the same
I,
party.
last
Joe
night,
Wilson.
heard from the leadership that they wanted me to contact the White House and state that my statements were inappropriate. I did. I'm very grateful that the White House, in talking with them, they indicated that they appreciated the call and that we needed to have a civil discussion.
We all make mistakes. He apologized quickly and without equivocation, and I'm appreciative of that. I do think that, as I said last night, we have to get to the point where we can have a conversation about big, important issues that matter to the American people without vitriol, without name calling, without the assumption of the worst in other people's motives. I hope that some of the fever breaks a little bit. The media can always be helpful by not giving all the attention to the loudest or shrillest voices and try to stay a little bit more focused on the issues at hand.
Oh, you
And
think?
that issue is whether we are able to proceed with a degree of civility and decorum that our rules and our democracy
Decorum.
contemplate and require.
Weird.
This is about the rules of this House. And
Of course, that last person you saw was Steny Hoyer. He's a Democrat. I think he was the majority leader. And then this is James Clyburn. He's also a Democrat, calling out the Republican.
reprehensible conduct. School children across the country and around the world
He's right though.
looking in on our proceedings should see proper decorum and hear civil discourse. And those of us who hold positions within these branches are expected and are duty bound to treat each other with proper dignity and respect. Whether we like it or not,
What an idea.
we all make mistakes, and we sometimes fall short of expectations.
He's not what you'd call an
But when we
electrifying
do,
speaker.
proper contrition is expected. When one of us, while seated in a formal session, severely violates the rules of this body by shamelessly hurling accusations of mendacity towards the President of these United States, our commander-in-chief, and refuses to formally express remorse, we, at a minimum, are duty-bound to express our disapproval.
Powerful. Funny how they had morals and stuff like that back then. It was important to them, but now not so much, it seems like. I just glance over at the chat, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. You're all going down. You're all going down. Trump's a racist. Ah.
We'll see you in 4 years.
Yeah,
We'll still be here.
we will be. Almost
I
put
wonder
your
what we'll be talking about in 4 years. What do you guys think? I remember when Trump won, somebody that we know said, well, what are you guys going to talk about now that he won? There's so much. There's always something to talk about, especially with politics.
Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. If I ever get my
It's just a
computer
big
working the way I
show.
want to.
The big show. Oh, and we're bootlickers. There it is. Just
Is there a
came in. Hey,
bootlickers
Dylan.
comment?
Dylan,
Oh,
2516. You're so original.
bootlicker.
We love you all. Love you.
Yes, we do. We love you.
We love you all. Love you.
Yeah.
Thirsty. Wouldn't that be nice? No
Think-
more. Hopefully, no more taxes.
I think Trump could even say those words. He loves you. He loves you. America is winning again, and the golden age is upon us. The golden age cometh. Under Trump's leadership, his second term, there were some things he said during the thing I didn't put into the highlights. Under Trump's leadership in his second term, America is restoring itself. No more sky-high inflation of the Biden years. No crime waves of millions of illegal aliens trampling U.S. soldiers as they storm the U.S. border. We have
There's people. Hold on.
Yeah.
The storming the U.S. border. There are people that are saying, I've seen online, that are saying that our border was never wide open.
It
I've
wasn't?
seen it more than once now. Like I saw one and I was
Oh.
like, oh, well, that person's just uninformed.
Oh, I
I've
didn't know
seen it
that.
more than once. And I'm like, what?
Huh. Huh.
But maybe they're not paying attention to the stuff we were paying attention to.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Maybe they know better than we do. Maybe I didn't see anything when I was there helping to actually build some of the border wall back in the day. Maybe I didn't see wide open border. Maybe the fence went all the way. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, so it was wide open. Oh, okay. So it was. Yeah.
I mean, we were watching for people pour across the border
Yeah.
on live stream.
Pushing through soldiers and stuff.
Do I
Like,
believe that was fake? No, I believe that was real.
remember when the Biden administration went in and used the forklift to remove the concertina wire that Texas had put up and actually lifted it up for them to go underneath? It's not ridiculous.
Yeah.
No more endless wars draining our pocketbooks and treasury. No more LGBTQRST UXYZ AB2129 insanity.
Say what?
Yeah, I can't say that again. Al Green got all mad and walked out. He had a sign, babe. You see the sign he had?
I did.
What did it
did.
say? You remember?
Um,
I didn't tell you there was a pop quiz. Sorry.
Black people, what was it?
Aren't?
Apes.
Yes.
Black people aren't apes.
Yes. He had that space on the sign, and he decided to put down that black people are not apes. We are in agreement, sir. Agree. We have officially
So many other
reached
things.
across the aisle in harmony. Right?
I think there's so many other things that he could have put in that sign that may have been like legit, but I was like, what, dude?
Right. That would have been good. So instead, Trump focused, in the beginning, it was good. He focused on America coming back, what he's gotten done, right? So let's see. He covered inflation's down. I'm going to play some of the video here, but inflation was down. Biden's average, I looked it up today. He went up to 9.4%. when he handed it to Trump, was it 4.1? Yeah, 4.1. Well, I don't remember if that was the unemployment rate or not. But anyway, his average for his whole tenure was 5% inflation, which is totally unacceptable. The border is secured, 53 stock market highs since the election, and most people say, who cares about that? And I don't care about that really at all, except for the fact that it affects my 401k. So that's cool. $18 trillion in investments. Biden had one in 4 years. Gas was down to $2.30 a gallon, down from $6. Inflation down to 1.7%. Lowest murder rate ever recorded. Mortgage costs down, rents down, job growth is 100% of the job growth is going into the private sector while government shrinks. Yay. Hello. We're drilling again. We ended the DEI in America. Manufacturing is returning. Energy independence is coming. Tax cuts. It goes on and on and on. It's beautiful.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
I have to say, like, in my opinion, I've seen a lot of Trump speeches. And I got to say, this has got to be one of his greatest speeches ever that I've ever seen. The way he just controlled that room was just, it was remarkable. It really was. If you watch the whole thing, even his motions and the stuff he did when he wasn't talking was like, it was good. It was good.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
Oh, I'm proud of that man. I have to say, I'm proud of that man. It's nice to be able to look at the office of the presidency and be proud of the man that's in there. It's been a long time since you could be like proud of the person that was there. I guess Reagan was the last one, but I was pretty young. He was on fire all night, though. He had no problem calling the Democrats out right to their faces on numerous occasions. He moved on to tout the big, beautiful bill, which I'm not necessarily a fan of, but there was some great stuff in there on his tax cuts. And then he called the Democrats out for voting against it. So beautiful. The clips that he created during that speech are going to be played all the way up to the midterms. If you don't think you're going to see those shots of like them not standing for numerous things in the advertisements coming up to the midterms, they'd be wasting it if they didn't do it, because the Democrats were seen on camera disrespecting our country, the office of the presidency, and yes, you too. Those people are representatives for the American people. And they act like that, or you have some of them leaving and going to there was 70 of them didn't go, I think it was. And they went to some dumb thing outside and on stage with like dancing inflatable frogs. They expect people to take them seriously? They should have went in that room and sat there and shut up and been quiet and watched it and went out later and, said, well, he's a liar, he's this, he's that. It was something to watch. That's for sure.
All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary massive tax cuts. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name that. Nobody believes me, but I did not name it.
We don't believe you, President Trump. We don't believe you. Come on now. You've named like everything in your entire career after yourself, right? I mean, come on. It's all right. It's all right. Name it after yourself. Whatever. He switched over to tariffs, which was pretty interesting coming up. You expected that to happen, but the thing is, the Supreme Court sits right in front of him.
Named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done, and they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. Moving forward, factories, jobs, investment, and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts America first. I put America first. I love America. For decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite. From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration, everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great.
This has been going on for many decades, where the world made America feel guilty for being so successful. Guilty while other people were out there suffering. So they've been draining America of its resources for decades. You see it in those trade deals that we got rid of, and among other things.
Make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability, a word. They just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem.
Get him, Trump.
They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them.
Amen.
I'm also confronting one of the biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing cost of health care caused by you. Since the passage
Did it again. All night.
Affordable Care
All
Act,
night. It's beautiful.
sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance company that's gotten rich. It was
People that aren't watching all the time get to see that stuff. They might not hear that normally. And then they watch the State of the Union, and then they hear that stuff.
meant for
It's
the
good.
insurance companies, not for
It's
the
the bully
people.
pulpit.
With our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared $1,000, $1,200, $1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else. That's why I introduced the great healthcare plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own healthcare, which will be better healthcare at a much lower cost.
Yes, at a much lower cost, you see, because the insurance company is paying all the bills. The prices get way inflated because no one's paying any attention. It's the same. It's kind of the same thing with taxes, right? So like with the insurance, no one cares how much stuff costs. You're not shopping around. I don't know what that MRI is going to cost. Who cares? Insurance is going to pay for it. So prices get, because no one's watching. There's no competition then anymore. Kind of the same as the trick they play on us. It's kind of the same as the trick they play on us with income tax. Like, oh, you know what, guys? Here, I'm the government and I'm here to help. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and just take that tax money out of your paycheck little at a time, because that'll be better for you. You won't have to pay a big bill, a big hassle. No one wants to pay. So we'll just take a little bit of money out of every paycheck and that'll be better. And then, we'll take too much, but we'll give you some back. Don't worry. Because if the people had to pay their tax bill every year, like you had to sit down and write a check for your tax bill, you're damn right we'd be paying more attention to it. But we don't, because we don't really see that. That's why they do that. It's not because it's easier for you. For sure, it's not because it's easier for you.
So in my first year of the second term, should be my third term, but strange things happen. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
This is outstanding.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she's here? Doubt it. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act. But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering,
Stop that.
It's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated
On the
19
I was watching Fox when I was doing something on the internet, but on the other channels, they zoomed over to Ilhan Omar when he said that. But I don't know if you noticed.
Stunning example than Minnesota.
He looked right at it right there. You see that? That's what he's looking at. Watch his eyes.
It's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. In our sacred American elections, the cheating is rampant.
Amen. Amen. I just saw this comment. I had to respond to it because it's so silly. Rich people cause inflation, not the poor. Okay. Let's see what world-renowned economist Milton Friedman thinks. It's probably dumb.
Inflation is made in Washington because only Washington can create money. And any other attribution to other groups of inflation,
like rich people,
wrong. Consumers don't produce it. The trade unions don't produce it. Foreign sheiks don't produce it. Oil imports don't produce it. What produces it is too much government spending and too much government creation of money and nothing else. Yes, sir.
Ding. He's probably wrong, though. He's only an economist. Man, So I just had a fact check real quick. My bad. We'll get back to it.
In our elections.
Finishes out. Then I have an interesting rant that you might want to hang out for.
It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID.
What? That's
All
crazy.
voters
How
must
racist.
show proof of citizenship in order to vote.
Because that's racist, isn't it?
And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats, 89%. And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot.
Listen,
Bad
listen.
policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card.
That figures.
Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote. And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats, 89%. And even the new communist mayor of New York City.
I already played that. I must have put that on there
He's a nice
twice.
guy.
Yeah.
And the reason they don't want to do it, why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things you almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to
When they did this one, I'm over here working on my camera now. Something happened with my camera. When they did this one, they put what's her name, McBride on the camera. I think it was CBS. That's the transgender representative.
socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we've been talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately. These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy. Amazing. Incredible. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh? Nobody stands up.
Here I am. It's me. Oh, yeah.
I don't understand how that even happened at that school without the parents knowing.
Yeah, me either. The world is a crazy place. It's wild how many don't
And
care
for
about you.
anybody, I was saying, for anybody to think that that's okay, that's even a bigger confusion.
I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to try to fix my camera. Hang on. Move. Stop sharing.
Some dumb. I'm gonna adjust this chat here.
Yeah.
Some dumb beats. Rich people are pedophiles. Most you all too much of simps to the wealthy to do. Like you do. But because we support Trump, who is the president, now we are pedophile supporters, yada, 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 yada. It's insane to me. I don't understand. What do you guys expect me and him to do? What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it?
Oh, I
in the
bet
chat?
nothing.
Nothing, but sitting around going from chat to chat to chat, telling people what idiots they are.
That's all right.
Are you stupid? No. Are you stupid?
Did you spell
'Cause what
stupid
are
right?
you doing about it?
Is it STOOPID?
No.
Oh, I'm just checking. This is some retired professor from Michigan. City, I believe this is at a town council, city council meeting.
Ordered a high power ATL 36X arriving shortly, which I hope to actually use to shoot the President of the United States. I'm not kidding. This is
Mr. Arnold.
a very high powerful item, and it's great for a headshot at a distance. And I didn't want it to be delivered by drone because I wouldn't want something like that to be in the wrong hands. That's it. Thank you. I have.
Then there's another video where the police went and they took one of his guns from him, and then he does this little interview here. They came and took his pistol.
I just gave the Secret Service my picture I took.
You've been talking to the Secret Service, right?
Oh, they just left. They're the ones that left before you got here.
But the Secret Service that just left, they didn't arrest you, though.
That may or may not happen. We'll see.
Are you worried about being arrested?
No, I'm a harmless old man, and I believe in freedom of speech, and I believe in informing my city council of what things was.
But that speech, though, was a little bit threatening, though, wouldn't you think?
It turned out that way, but this.
You were going to kill the president.
No. This is the way it went up. I'm in the habit of saying you shoot a headshot or you shoot a picture rather than you take a picture.
So when you said shoot, you meant by a...
Yeah, I know.
I think going back to this guy, what they don't realize, and maybe you all in the chat don't realize, but because we've been through some garbage over the past few years being online, is it's not. I mean, yeah, he's an old man. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't going to do anything, but they don't know. They don't know if he's going to do anything or not. But
Right.
it's the people that are following too, that are like looking, the crazy people behind the screen that you don't know who they are. They think, oh, this man thinks that I should go do this. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to do it right now. Because he's crazy, because they're scared and yada, yada, yada. And people are crazy.
Indeed.
So they can't just let somebody make that kind of comment and then just let it go and guess if they're going to go try to kill somebody.
Camera, not a gun.
Of course.
But you mentioned a gun, though.
No. A high-power ATL 36X arriving shortly that can let you take a picture from a very long distance away, which I hope to
actually used to shoot the President of the United States. I'm not kidding.
You see why people would confuse.
I blew it.
Just so we're clear, you don't want to shoot the President Trump.
Of course
You
not.
never did want to.
No, I have no intent of shooting any public official except with a telephoto lens.
All right, Arnold said that the Secret Service did remove a handgun from his home, but they didn't have any problems with us doing that interview.
Huh. That's good that they went there and checked him out. You're supposed to do that. I don't know what's going on with my camera. BS. That's what it is. I just didn't want you to see my pretty face.
Yep. Burp. The chat's fun tonight. Hey, you guys, thanks for joining us. Y'all seem to not like us, but thanks for hanging out anyway. We must be a little bit mesmerizing or something.
I'm being mean. I'm going to back out of this real quick and refresh the page real quick just to see if it fixes the camera. So I'm not leaving, but
So Robert's son said, I have no idea how it's going to be done, but it's going to be done. And I assume that you meant the comment that I just made. And that's a damn shame that you think anybody needs to be unalived over your dislike for what they say. I mean, there was many times that Biden did things that I didn't like, and there was never once that I was like, I hope that he is not around anymore.
he's done lowering his intelligence, babe. He's probably gone already, or he's just trying to listen some more because that's how those people usually are.
Right. It is a choice. Some dumb beats. It is a choice. I don't support pedophiles. Just because you think that I do because I support our president doesn't mean that I support.
Amen to that. Oh, sorry, I'm over here just messing with trying to figure out this dang stinking camera.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Going by the conversations the other day with somebody who's been sticking out to me lately is what's his face? Fetterman.
Yeah.
He's been like and I've never really liked Fetterman as far as in general, just in general. He didn't seem very professional, yada yada yada. And even still, I'm not sure that I really like him, but I like that he is not just towing the party line. I like that he seems to be doing a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit standing up against them. And I think that's what we need. We can't all, maybe somebody out here supports everything that somebody does. I don't support everything that Trump has done, or I don't support everything that Biden has done or whatever, but you don't, especially lately. Yes, Ridgeline, I did see it. I don't know either. I don't know. I don't know why any of them do anything that they do. So, I just am glad to see somebody speaking out against their own party or somebody on the left, I guess I should say, because typically they're just towing the party line. Doesn't matter what it is, but he seems to be speaking out. So I'm kind of glad for that. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that he shook Trump's hand, but I did not. I'm talking to Ridgeline over there. I saw he shook his hand, but I didn't see the standing and whatnot. I had it on like kind of in the background. I was in and out of the room, so I didn't see everything going on.
I guess I'm going to give up on trying to fix this. Okay, there we go. That's better. Why he does not stand for America? It makes me kind of hesitant of him when he doesn't stand for. Oh, it's still the party thing. Got to go with the party. Got to go with the party. He didn't have much of a choice. Shaking his hand. Trump went up to him, I believe. He was like right there at the end whenever he went up to the ramp or whatever, to the podium.
Did he try to shake anybody else's hand? Democrats?
I don't think so. I think that's the only Democrat that did it. But I don't know. I don't think so. I had this little rant, but I don't know if I want to do it now.
As the cartoon.
Yeah, it doesn't look as serious. People aren't going to take me serious if I look like they are. So, why I made that noise? I don't know what to do, babe. What do I do? Could call it a night. I could save this rant for the morning when I'm on Saturday morning. It'll still be applicable.
I'm curious to see what your cartoon looks like ranting.
It's going to look just like this right now. I was doing it. Blah, 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 blah. That's what's like. I don't know why the camera just all of a sudden stops. I'm still kind of messing with it.
All right, I'll keep adjusting the chat.
Yeah, do that. Give me about 2 minutes here. I just want to get it to. I'd like to get it to come back up, but we shall see.
Said, that was okay. I'm talking about him sitting for illegals. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. I don't know why he would do that. I have no idea.
I don't need to practice. I just need my damn camera to work.
You guys are going to some dumb beats. I'm about done addressing you. You guys are going to let the get away with it. How are we letting them get away with it? What do you want us to do? That's what I'm saying.
Fix it.
There is stuff going on. Like, for instance, last week we had somebody coming in, talk about the Epstein files, talk about the Epstein over and over and over again. Talk about the Epstein files. Okay, we did, and we do, and we have said our statement on what the Epstein files, as far as we want people to be held accountable. Personally, I don't think anybody. Do I think that's okay? No. But do I think other things are going on in the world and there's nothing that I can do about it? Pretty much. I don't like the government at all. I don't like I follow it because I have to, because I vote. But there's nothing that I can do other than educate myself and vote. And then in the meantime, we just kind of talk back and forth about all the things going on. But the left seems to want us to talk about the Epstein files all day, every day, like you're kind of doing right now in the chat. Stop supporting the protecting of pedophiles. Did you say that when Biden was out there sniffing children on public television? Were you saying that then?
No, he wasn't.
Because that's what I'm talking about. I didn't like him and I didn't like things that he did either. But I'm not going to constantly talk about Epstein constantly because there's other things going on. I don't care about kids. Okay.
There are other things going on.
Hey, you're muted, dude, because you're getting on my nerves. So there you go.
What do you do? What do you do?
He's just spamming the chat with dumb shit. He got on my nerves, so he got 5 minutes out. You can come back in 5 minutes.
Spamming the chat with dumb stuff. Who was that?
Some dumb beats that is continuously talking about Epstein files and pedophiles, and he must be thinking about pedophiles all day long. It's a little sick, really.
That's interesting. Maybe he should probably watch this.
Pedophilia, of course, is the most repulsive of all human behavior. It is so repulsive. It is so evil that it makes us see red. Right? It is almost literally unthinkable. And it therefore, understandably, can make us stop seeing anybody who's even accused of it as our fellow human. Anybody abetting it or even abiding it, it's basically the same thing. Your brain just instantly goes to monster, right? Understandably, to decide that you're going to try to harness that for political gain, that you're going to make false accusations of that kind systematically to reduce your political opponents to non-human status, that is a horrific abuse of its own. It's so evil. It's so like meta level exploitative and evil and base and cynical. It's not like a normal political allegation, even a normal criminal allegation, right? When it's about that, it activates our animal revulsion. And if that kind of a charge is made against somebody in politics, it effectively kills that person off as somebody who can participate.
Yes, that's the point, isn't it? We had that happen to us, the whole group we were in. Apparently, if you're a conservative, well, you must be a pedophile. It just goes
participate in the debate and the argument and the fight anymore. They're effectively declassified as inhuman and monstrous, and they're gone. And it has become one of the hallmarks of modern authoritarianism. That's how Vladimir Putin rose to power in the first place in Russia. That's how he got control of the Russian government. By generating, effectively, a false pedophilia claim against just the right guy at just the right moment. That's how he got into power. During the Trump years here.
What?
I said, how ironic.
Isn't it? It's a pretty effective tactic, you know. It's been around a while. It's just a despicable thing. That's why you use that word, because like when we were in DC, people would call us that just to get people not to talk to us. That was the point. It's all about silencing your First Amendment rights. Let me finish this.
We started to get the conspiracy theory cult version of it on the political right here in America. The QAnon pro-Trump online cult built its whole bizarre central conspiracy theory around these same kinds of false and fantastical claims. Finally, we'll be free from the satanic pedophile conspiracy that runs the world. That's the basic idea of the bizarre pro-Trump QAnon conspiracy theory cult. And on the one hand,
right, Rachel Maddow doesn't like using pedophile to. It's wow. It's almost like. It's immoral or something like that.
It is freakish, right? It is truly bizarre. On the other hand, it's been remarkably persistent during the Trump era in American conservative politics. And it does have this clear political point, which is why authoritarian movements and dictators do some version of this all over the world.
There's highly disturbing allegations of Donald Trump raping children, of Donald Trump threatening to kill children.
Oh, they'll say anything. They'll say anything. It takes a while to realize it, because when you're young, you want to rush, you want to get things done quick. You want to, nowadays you want to be first. You got to post that story first.
I've seen that going on this week with that little boy.
DJ.
DJ. Saying that he passed away, and some highly, influential people have posted it, and I'm like, wait, that's been debunked. He's like, I saw a video of him like actively, and I was like, oh, you're not looking into what you're posting first.
It's funny because that got me. I actually posted that same thing. That's what I was about to say. I shared that same thing, and then like 2 minutes later, I'm like, you know what? Let me look that up. And then I went back and deleted my post, but it wasn't up for very long, but it got me too.
Yep. You have to look into things, especially with social media now. Like you said, there's just all these influencers out here that just can post whatever.
I don't know
opinions.
If you know. I'm an influencer, bro.
I suppose, yeah.
I influence.
And you shared that, and it was
totally influence people. I'm an influencer. Justice and truth take evidence and patience. Patience. What no one seems to have and everyone's afraid to ask for. I'm afraid to ask for it. Doesn't matter if we're talking about the Epstein files, Charlie Kirk's assassination, 9/11, Clinton sex scandals, JFK, WMDs, Watergate, really doesn't matter. There's all kinds of examples where the governments have lied to their people because guess what? They don't care about you. We have to wake up. We are simply tools to be manipulated for a desired response. People take solace in groups. They find safety there where the group can think for them. So much easier. You don't have to figure out anything anymore. You don't need to research anything anymore. You don't even have to watch the news when you're part of a group, because the group will tell you what to think. Who is good, who's bad. The group will tell you. You don't have to worry about put away all that individualism and stuff. Put that away. You don't need that. Not in this group, you don't. The group will tell you how to act or react to something. You believe the people in the group to be your comrades, your brothers, even family. Because some people give up their own families to join these groups. See it more and more lately.
Oh my gosh.
Speak on it.
A lot of people that I'm like friends with, like real life friends with, on the left, who have disowned family members because they support Trump. That's insane to me. That is absolute insanity to me. When you're on your deathbed, your friend of 20 years or your family member of 20 years is going to be there for you. This Yahoo down the street who votes the same way as you is not going to be there for you. It's insane. Don't disown people over their politics. If you have other issues, abuse, something like that, I could see where you're maybe like, I don't want to deal with that person anymore. But when it's politics, that seems insane to me. Whoever that person is way too enthralled in politics to completely think that this family member of theirs is evil, because that seems to be what it is, because they voted for somebody else. I don't understand.
They're made to believe they're doing the right thing. They're the heroes, remember. We're the evil ones. They're the heroes.
So, Aztec, your doctor who votes Democrat is going to save your life, maggots. That's what I don't get. I don't care who my doctor voted for.
Yeah, they do.
I don't care.
Most important thing.
If he went to school and he's got the education and he's a doctor, then he's a doctor. I don't care. But it seems that y'all on the left care that we vote different than you. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. You guys are mad and you're always mad. Just keep living mad every single day.
Yeah, I mean, Rush used to always say that. I bring that up a lot. He'd be like, liberals are never happy. Not even when they're in power, they're not happy. So they leave their family behind, and these are your brothers. This is your family now. These are your people, your comrades. And it's going to stay that way until you step out of line. And then it won't be that way anymore. If you step out of line, you'll be scolded, you'll be punished, or maybe even exiled. In the blink of an eye, you go from being a brother, a comrade even, to an enemy. All because you disagreed on one thing or you stepped out of line on one thing. The group cannot have that. Stay in line. Don't be thinking on your own. That's ridiculous. We do that for you.
Ridgeline said, my brother is a happy liberal. We do not speak politics. That is off limits and we love each other. And I think that's just fine. I have family members that I know lean the other way, and that's fine. I don't ever bring up politics with them, ever. But what's funny to me is they always bring it up to me, and I change the subject because I know how they think, and I'm not going to change their mind, and they know how I think, and they're trying to change my mind, but they do it with false. It's not facts. Like every time that I have one family member that specifically comes to me, like, did you hear this? Did you hear this? And every time I've gone back and be like, yeah, well, did you know that this? And they get mad and they're, bleh. So I just, as soon as it comes up, I change the subject. I don't want to talk politics, and that's just the way it goes. And that's fine. I still love you. I just don't want to talk politics. Whatever. I'm not going to disown somebody for it. And if they want to disown me, and I don't know if maybe this is a good thing or not, but if they want to disown me because I voted for Trump, then I look at it like, well, I guess your loss. Like I said, when you get to the end of your life and you need help and you need this and you need that, but you haven't spoken to me for 20 years because you've disowned me, then I guess that's on you. But it's not worth it to me. I'm not disowning my friends because they vote for Hillary or whatever. Do I disagree with them? Yes, but I'm not disowning them. They're still my friend. I just can't understand it.
Let's just not talk about how I support the protecting of pedophiles.
Oh, that guy's back again?
I guess.
Couldn't wait. I guess he could wait that
Some
5
basic,
minutes.
that's some
Waited the
basic,
5 minutes and came right back in.
basic stuff right there, man. Honestly. This is just the basic bottom of the barrel, low hanging fruit narratives, man. You protect pedophiles. It's weak, man. So weak. It really is. Like, come on, man. Think of something better. Can we get something of substance? Can we not turn political discussions into, no, you're a jerk? Like, really? Yeah. I get a little jab here and there. That's okay. Relieve a little pressure, whatever you want to do. But my God, do better than that, man. Do better. Please do better. Not all Republicans, not all people that you don't agree with are pedophile protectors. Matter of fact, I would wager a guess that of all the people that are called pedophile protectors, probably only like 1% actually are. I don't know. I don't remember protecting any. Hey, babe, did I ever protect any pedophiles that I don't know about?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I don't know. Can you open up my pedophile address book, please? You bring that over
Get that
here.
list. Let me get
bring
that
it.
list.
Yeah, bring it over here.
That's
I
another
think
thing that I
some
just
dumb
can't
beats is in there somewhere.
just can't understand is like who take it into people that you know personally, right? So if you know somebody personally that you've known, it could be a family, it could be a friend, whatever, but you've known them for 25 years and you find out that they voted the opposite way of you. In this case, let's say they voted for Trump. You find out that somebody that you know and love has voted for Trump. And now all of a sudden that person loves pedophiles. What? It doesn't make any sense. Nobody loves pedophiles. Nobody does. And if they do, then they're sick effers. And I don't think anybody would say that they would love pedophiles. Asking about the convoy. Oh, Bob. Robert, I'm so glad that you're here. You've been here for 4 years now asking us about something that was 4 years ago. And again, I will say, we did not protect that pedophile. We were in a public space, and that pedophile was in that same public space. Just like if you were to go to the mall and there was a pedophile over there that you don't know who they are, but the people that watched all didn't seem to understand that we all did not know each other personally. You all think that we I don't know what you thought was going on behind the cameras, but it seems y'all thought that everybody who was in the convoy or following the convoy afterwards was buddy with everybody, and we were all best friends, and we knew what everybody was doing, and yada 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 yada. You guys have no idea what really went on. You know what was in front of those cameras. We did not support a pedophile. We were in a public space where there was a man who was convicted of it, was in that same public space.
We used to
And
sing.
That's the end of it.
We used to sing pedophile hymns.
Can you sing one now?
I don't remember the words.
Are testing this strategy of branding anybody who disagrees with them as a pedophile. A pedophile. I mean, one of the sickest, most twisted things you can be. What in the world is behind this?
Pedophilia, of course, is the most repulsive.
If you're not following Maze Moore on Moore on Twitter, you should. He's been growing like crazy, but he's doing good videos like this.
Of all human behavior. To decide that you're going to try to harness that for political gain, that you're going to make false accusations of that kind systematically to reduce your political opponents to non-human status, that is a horrific abuse of its own. Like meta-level exploitative and evil and base and cynical.
When leaders claim that their opponents are pedophiles, is anyone really surprised when somebody who hears this acts? I mean, what is wrong with these people?
Lots of things. Lots of things. You don't protect them, but you voted for one. Oh, a felon charged with 34 felonies. First of all, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to even keep doing this with he's not a pedophile. If he's a pedophile, then I'm going to be against him, clearly. Obviously, you'd have to be. But there's no evidence, no proof, no nothing. Weak accusations that the FBI investigated and found to not be credible. That was when Trump wasn't in charge of the FBI. So you can say what you want about that, I guess. They're going to keep saying it. But, a felon charged with 34 felonies. Do you know what those were for? Do you know? Or do you just do what everyone else out in the country does and go, 34 felonies, 34 felonies. He got 34 felonies. Did you hear? He got 34 felonies? Yep, 34 felonies. Felonies means he murdered somebody or he did some bad things. Like a incorrect entry into a ledger. An incorrect ledger entry?
Oh my goodness!
34 of them, babe. They changed the law so they could charge him, and then they decided to charge each one separately. You know why?
Ooh,
So
I
they
know.
could. Oh, why?
I know.
Why?
So that people like this can walk around and say he has 34 felonies.
Oh, you didn't say it right, man. You have to say 34
He has
felonies.
34 felonies.
Good job.
I thought
The guy that showed up, like ready to shoot the place up because he believed the lies about Hillary Clinton being a pedophile. If you're watching and you send around conspiracy theories like this that target other people, understand you're putting their life at risk. Come on, grow up.
Republicans used her confirmation hearing to mainstream the notion that Democrats protect pedophiles. This really is a popular charge in GOP media circles right now. They are smearing their opponents as either pedophiles or being pro-pedophile. It's a sexual panic.
Sounds familiar.
Strategy aimed at the November midterms and beyond.
The extent to which Jeffrey Epstein has become a kind of totem among a certain sort of conspiratorial right-wing politics is both fascinating and quite instructive. The Epstein conspiracies are sort of weaponized, this kind of all-purpose tool against the conspiratorial right's perceived enemy. Fox News, Republicans, conservatives have made Jeffrey Epstein, the focal point of their worldview about who the bad guys are in society. The secret cabal is going to be revealed. I'm banging my head against the wall here. I know full well the facts don't matter to the conspiracy crowd. This is part of what...
Is it me or does that guy look like he's like 14?
Sort of makes the scandal so tantalizing for people, right? Lots of people flew on Epstein's private jet. The conspiracist crowd that traffics almost exclusively in loose connections and innuendo. Keep that in mind the next time Fox News tries to use Epstein to smear the left.
The Republic. Prove Trump's a pedophile. Just because you say so doesn't make it so, Aztec. You, Chaos. Come on now, Chaos. Don't you get it now? The left can speak things into truth. They can make it happen just with the words. If they believe it enough. What is evidence to them is,
Trust me, bro.
Republicans have become obsessed with pedophilia. And I remember when pedophilia was like the worst thing you could ever call somebody a pedophile. And now it's like casually thrown up by senators. What happened to my good friend from across the aisle? You know, I mean, that now it's a pedophile. This is coming from QAnon, right?
Republicans didn't have the courage to disavow these voters. They didn't have the courage to say, we don't want you, QAnon. If you believe that there's a pedophile ring in the Democratic Party, we don't want you. They were happy to take them. And so, Trump's rhetoric and other Republicans' rhetoric is a problem.
It's like a handful of people.
The last one looks like Jimmy's crying. I can't wait to watch it.
Whose names you might know who were, who were ever on any flights of his. Alan Dershowitz, I think, was doing legal work for him. Bill Clinton has said he went to some flights to Africa. But again, this flight list, it's all just, but QAnon, it's trafficking in age-old anti-Semitic, anti-Catholic, anti-immigrant tropes of, there's this cabal of Jewish bankers who are controlling the world monetary system. It's essentially kind of an offshoot of that, saying that this is a cabal of sex traffickers.
There are people who actually believe it. And people say, well, not all Trump supporters are bigots or racists. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's like a storm that church.
You can believe that. But when I look at all the people who put things like that on the internet, 99 times out of 100, it is a Trump supporter.
This is how these nuts do it now. You don't like Trump, you're a pedophile. It's their go-to move. And it shows you how much they actually care about pedophilia. Saying someone is a pedophile is not an opinion, nor is it trash talk. And if you are a member of a group that think it's okay to randomly call someone a child molester because you don't like what that person has to say, maybe you should rethink being a part of that group.
Republicans.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile,
Y'all got a big surprise coming.
LOL.
What is it?
Make my day.
What's the surprise? You've been. I saw a comment earlier.
I love
about it.
surprises.
I saw a comment earlier about that surprise. What surprise? I like surprises. Can you tell us what it is? I won't
Then
tell
it wouldn't
anybody.
be a surprise, though.
I won't tell anybody. You can just type it right there. I won't tell nobody. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. I love that laugh. That's a great laugh you got there.
Yeah. Lewis FML, I agree. There isn't, I think it's supposed to say as much. There isn't as much hate in this country as you think. It's all fake on TV and YouTube, but not in the real world. Exactly. When you go out in your day, I mean, I don't know about you, but when I go out in my daily life, nobody's calling me a pedophile. Nobody's calling me whatever because I voted for Trump. Because you know what? They don't know. It doesn't matter. It's all social media. I personally think social media is like the devil in disguise.
Yeah, absolutely.
I cannot stand social media. I'm only on one platform, and that was to keep my moms updated with our children when we lived far away. And now that I'm not far away, I don't barely ever use it. I don't think there's any good that comes out of it. And it's just a lot of shit show. But people I have seen on live streams, like watching Nick Shirley or even a small live stream or whatever. When you follow social media, when you spend so much time on social media, you think that that's real life. So then when you go out into real life and you see somebody with a Trump shirt on or a Kamala Harris shirt
or
on.
a MagAmericans shirt on?
Or a MagAmericans shirt, sure. You just automatically, or if they have blue hair, you automatically assume, if they have blue hair, for instance, you assume that they're a leftist. Well, they may not be. They may just be somebody who wants blue hair.
You know what?
But because of social media, you all think that that's leftist and that's my enemy. And that's not the case. We are not enemies.
Well, I mean,
I don't think we are.
I mean, if
Even
you
if
have,
you voted for somebody else.
I'm just kidding. You know, it's funny because I remember back in the day. You may not believe this, but I had. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to read the comment I put on the screen.
Fake ass patriots have rocked the wild wind. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Ooh, that's a burn. Ooh, burn.
He got me. Man, I'm upset about it. It's no good. Now I forgot what I was about to do. What was I about to do?
Oh, sorry, I don't know. You had a piece of paper. Something to do with a piece of paper in your hand?
Oh, I was going to tell a story, but now I'm going to take myself off the screen for a second. So speak up, lady.
Okay. George. But if they have a ring in their nose and blue hair, leftist.
Or the septum rings.
Yeah, it's sad. So I if you're new here, I don't know, but I do hair for a living. Well, now I'm a mom mostly, but I do some hair still. But for me, it was like, if you wanted blue hair, you just wanted blue hair. But it has become this statistic that if you have blue hair, you're a leftist, or if you have red hair, you're a leftist, and whatever. And I don't necessarily agree with that, although it is pretty common amongst leftists to, for some reason, want to dye their hair crazy colors. But I don't necessarily think that. I personally would not get a septum ring or those big ass things in my ear or whatever, but that's just my opinion. I just don't like it myself. But it is sad to say that that is a statistic. And now it's a statistic if you're wearing an American flag that you're MAGA. And that's because of, in my opinion, that's because of from 2020 to 2024, the leftists didn't want anything to do with the American flag. So anybody who was wearing an American flag was like a J6er and, oh, they're bad guys and da-da-da-da-da. But in reality, no, they just love our country. They could be a leftist. They could be a rightist, if you want to call it that. But there's all these stereotypes out now because, in my opinion, because of social media / media who have fed you to believe, for instance, when J6 happened, American flag, red hat. You were automatically MAGA, J6er, bleh. Anybody in all black, which, because I am a stylist, I wear all black a lot. It's just kind of common amongst hairstylists that we wear all black. but
Well,
I wore a black all the time. And I remember back in 2020, 21, 22, I was getting like looks at my kids' football games or whatever. I would wear like my black leggings and a black jacket, and I had a black baseball hat on. And everybody, I would get side eyes. Like and I started to realize, I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they think that I'm like Antifa, quote unquote, now because that's what the stereotype is. But it's not the case. I just like black clothes. I don't know. I just wear black.
Wait.
That's it. I'm not Antifa.
You're out there in your black walk.
Yeah.
That's messed up. I seen this today. Hey, Howard Lutnick. He's in Trump's cabinet there. Is that you, bruh? Is that you, bruh? What are you doing? Why are you on Epstein's island, bro?
Do we know? I don't know what you're looking at. Do we know that that's his island? I'm looking at it like this. And again, I have not read 1 million pages. I've read a little bit here and a little bit there. But all the stuff that I'm seeing about everybody, and it seems that they only care about Trump right now, but all this stuff that I'm seeing about everybody, I'm thinking like the View people, they did a thing this week because Whoopi Goldberg was named in there. And I'm like, and then like, of course, I'm not guilty. And in my head, I'm going, well, how do we know that you're not guilty? The same reason we don't know that anybody else isn't guilty until we see the proof.
I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty, babe.
Are you on the list? Have you ever Googled to see if you're on the list? Have you looked at the list to see if you're on it? Wouldn't that be some shit? If you're like, oh,
let me pull that up right
I've never
now.
been there. I wonder if I'm on the list.
Let's check that out right now.
Hey, you guys in the chat, tell me, have you ever looked at your own name up in the chat in the files?
Search.
That would be interesting to see. But yeah, and I'm not saying that video, that picture that you just showed, is anybody's innocent either. Not at all. I'm just saying, like the stuff about Trump. Are you in there?
I'm in there, babe. I am in the Epstein files, babe.
Shut up.
8 times, babe. I'm in the Epstein files 8 times.
Well, let's see it. What does it say?
I mean, it's got my name on it, babe.
Considering I've been with this guy for 25 years, I know that he has not been to the island.
I'm on the Epstein list, babe. I don't know, should it's got my name on there.
Well, no. Because these wackadoodles out there will be.
Oh, 8 times, man. Redacted. So I'm looking at them real quick here just to see. Oh man. Oh, it's redacted.
TV Green said, yes, our Rumble chat looked it up the other day. It was hilarious. Oh man.
I'm in the Epstein files, man. I gotta go. It's been good, guys. I guess it's over for me. I don't know.
You go.
I'll get into those a little closer after this and see what exactly
yeah,
I'm
we're
in
gonna
there
have to check that out. That's funny.
I agree.
Epstein list for talking about him. But that's what I mean. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that this bad stuff didn't happen. I 100% think that justice should be served to these people that did something wrong. But I also think that there needs to be proof of whatever's going on. A lot of, that's what I started to say earlier. A lot of the stuff that I don't know, I probably put maybe an hour into it, like, looking a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't spend a lot of my time on it because I can't do anything about it. And I don't have a lot of time. And I hope that people that like in the law will do that stuff. But the things that I saw were anonymous accusations that were made in like 2022, which is like the height of everybody hating on Trump. And I was just like, I'm not saying that he's innocent. I don't know. But some of the stuff that was accused, I'm like, how do we know that these people are real? It's an anonymous tip line. And it was in the height of after J6 and all the haterade was being drunk. That I don't know. I have to see proof of stuff before I see people going to jail. But I would like to see some people go to jail. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. When's somebody going to go to jail for it? All right, what do you got? Sorry, I'm done.
It's crazy. We're just a little bit off topic, but it's a little crazy. You ready?
Yep.
Ready? You sure you're ready for this? Because this is about aliens, man. You know, anytime there's a big story in the news, then something comes out about aliens, right?
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
That was change the direction. Hold on. Aliens.
We got him on tape doing aliens, though. But there's aliens. Don't forget about the aliens.
Intelligence that suggests that there are perhaps deep water alien bases right now sitting on the ocean floor on this planet. Is that accurate?
I would say that's pretty accurate.
Can you go into more detail? How long have they been here? Where are they?
Well, I'm extrapolating all this with my East Tennessee vernacular. So we've got five or six deep water areas of our oceans. We actually know more about the surface of the moon than we do about these areas. And these are areas where we have a high frequency of UFO or UAP sightings. We've had naval folks have told me pretty high up that they've actually tracked these things. Now, we have stuff that can go underwater probably 30 to 40 miles an hour, maybe something a little faster that the Chinese haven't stole from us yet. And we've tracked things big as a football field going 200 miles an hour.
Big as a football field going 200 miles per hour underwater.
And we've tracked things big as a football field going 200 miles an hour. Now, I realize in the water, you extrapolate that to knots and all that, but just for good old East Tennessee common sense, 200 miles an hour is something the size of a football field. And we don't know what it is. And these are in these areas. So yeah, there's something going on there. And whether it's something that's been here for millennial or whatever, and I'm not afraid of it. I'm kind of like Dr. Loeb. I love to study this kind of stuff. It's the scientific material there he's the one that disclosed some things that were found that were extraterrestrial in our oceans. And, he's brave enough, I believe, to come forward with those. So I'm looking forward to some more talk.
I just have to reiterate. Well, first of all, the comment, may I say this, bless this group of different views. I love that. I want this to be a place where the left and the right can actually come. I know the name's a bit divisive. Not a lot of liberals are going to be like, oh, MagAmericans. Let me go check that out. That sounds amazing. But it is amazing. Dang it. We try to keep it like light, serious business here. But, we try to remember that we're all Americans. Like, we're Americans. You might think differently than I do. Whatever. We're still Americans. I remember what it was like the day after 9/11. And that's the America that I would like to see again. That unity that we had after 9/11 was remarkable.
Put those glasses on.
Yeah, I can't see.
Old
I don't know
man.
what's going on with I think my right contacts are too old and they're disintegrating on my eyeballs. That's all right. Contacts cost money, and yeah, we don't have any of that, so we can get them later. On a side note, CNN did a poll before and after the State of the Union, and Trump's basically said, is the U.S. moving in the right or wrong direction? And 64% of people said the right direction. Before the poll, it was 10 points lower. So 10 points up on the right direction after that speech. That's pretty good. I'm just glancing. Oh, I want to watch this because it's amazing. That's it. That's a good enough reason, right? This should be something we can all agree on.
Gallantry in action. Those are the words that President Lincoln used when he authorized the Medal of Honor. We know the story of what then Lieutenant Royce Williams did. One Navy pilot up against 7 Soviet MiGs. 35 minutes of combat. Your plane hit by 263 bullets. I don't even know how that's possible. What you accomplished on that day, November 18th, is the living essence of what Abraham Lincoln wished to honor. Gallantry in action.
I don't go looking for honors. All I say is, God bless America and all glory to God.
Amen. That's beautiful. Love it.
Sad to me that that generation of men is dying off.
What's that?
It's sad to me that that generation of men is dying off.
Yeah.
We have to keep it alive.
Did you hear that? I saw this report in a couple locations, so I'm kind of curious how, but Ilhan Omar brought a woman to the ICE or to the State of the Union address. Everyone has a guest. She brought this guest. This guest is this lady here.
So that's what I'm thinking
Who got removed from her car. I don't know if you remember this. It wasn't too long ago. I can't really make it any bigger. Let me see. She was pulled out of her car because basically she was wrong. She got pulled out of her car, yada, yada, yada. Elon decides to invite her to the event. Apparently, she was arrested at the event because the report says she was blocking people.
Yeah, I saw that. It said she was standing and they told her to sit and she kept standing. But then I saw she was standing like elsewhere, not in her seat. I don't know all the details to have an assumption on that one as far as if it was justified or not.
Yeah, I guess it was probably some confusion there, I'm sure too. But they had her going a different way and she pulled in this way and it was just kind of a mess. I think Border Patrol surely could use some more training. I'm not against that. I'm one of these people out here saying, "Oh no, they're good." What we got in the chat here? Do best to serve your country should be everyone's duty. Amen. It's about time that we stop being consumers and start being active Americans again. We can't just sit around and suck up all the benefits of being American and not give anything back. That's a lot of the problem nowadays. People used to have a duty. They used to have that duty for their country. It doesn't seem to be there anymore. People aren't proud of their country like they used to be. I'm speaking my views. I do have to say, I salute the owners of this live stream for not banning me and for providing this platform to speak my opinions. Much appreciated. Thanks for noticing. So that's what we try to do here. I don't want to just be over here yelling about how stupid liberals are all the time. I mean, I could totally do a live stream on that for hours, but that's divisive and it's not going to invite anyone in. Then it turns into a simple echo chamber where nothing really gets heard. So it seems pointless to do something like that. I've seen this guy there was a guy that got arrested, a former U.S. Air Force pilot arrested for providing defense services to the Chinese military. So I guess this guy he was an instructor for F-35s, and long story short, he ended up going to China, stayed there for like 26 months or something like that, training them on how to, fly the planes and other things that he shouldn't be doing. And then we arrested him upon his return. So that's nice. That's nice.
Did we send him there?
No, he retired and then he went there.
Oh.
So I guess he had given them some kind of intelligence before and whatever. Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, that's cool. Someone put this in there. This is a great picture. That's Eric Swalwell. He's a representative. Currently, he's running for governor of California. That's his CCP spy, Fang Fang, that he dated for a very long time. Well, not dated, but messed around with for a very long time. Do you notice that they're not kissing on the lips, though? I was just going
to say that. Is he kissing her nose?
Looks like he's kissing her nose. Interesting.
I was looking at it like, wait, something seems off. Aha! Just takes a little bit to entertain me. Go ahead, call me stupid if you want.
Love you.
Stupid. I just called you stupid and I didn't have my microphone on. Does that make me stupid?
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, you're welcome, Aztec. Don't carry chambered like your John Wick is what I learned. But yeah, it sucks. It all happened in less than a few seconds. Assumptions were made. Rational assumptions.
Oh, that's when we were talking about the chick being arrested in the.
I would say, the reason that popped out to me was because he said don't carry chambered. I mean, if you're gonna have your weapon, it should be at the ready. It should be ready to pull out and use. A lot of times you might have to use it, and you're not gonna have time to cock that back. You're not gonna have two hands to cock it back. You never know. So it's probably better just to be very safe, and that's how I carry mine. One's always ready to go. I mean, if I had one, I don't have one. I lost all mine in a boating accident in the lake. So nothing to see here.
Womp womp.
That's one of the most interesting comments I've seen. Kind of raises some questions. Did you actually, or are you thinking that? How's that play into this?
I think we missed the comment.
No, by a sig. No. Yeah, I must have missed it. American, Australian, whatever, we all have a duty to our countries. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. And it's a shame that no one sees that anymore. A lot of it, I think, has to do more with no civics classes anymore, teaching the kids about America.
So I'm up.
I'm just going to put this on the screen because just cause.
Was this the? No, this was not going on during the.
No, this is I believe this was after, and what this is two people dressed up in costumes. On the right, you have a guy. I'm assuming that's a human being in a shark costume. It's very realistic, but it's a shark costume, so he's pretending to be a shark. And then you have.
Hey, he might identify as a shark.
Oh, did I say pretending?
Be respectful.
I don't mean to be disrespectful to their mental disorders. And then you have, I mean, he's just joking around. But then so he's pretending to be a shark. He's a man, but he's pretending to be a shark. And you can see where I'm going with this most likely. Then you have McBride, Representative McBride, who is a man, Tim, dressed up as a woman. So here we have two people dressed up as something that they aren't. Isn't that beautiful?
And I'm in Mike Johnson's office. And
Johnny, I'm going to need you to stop trauma dumping on me. I'm a trans person in Congress. I already have enough trauma to deal with.
I can't.
Love you, honey.
Okay. Congresswoman McBride. So I'm upstairs and I'm in Mike Johnson's office. And
Johnny, I'm going to need you to stop trauma dumping on me. I'm a trans person in Congress. I already have enough trauma to deal with.
I can't.
Love you, honey.
Okay.
We love you all. Love you.
I want to address a comment. Black smoke matters. Whomever in Mexico now is trapped until who knows, or they will get robbed. Tourists are basically in trouble. So I've been watching a lot of that, and I found a couple random tourists that were taking videos out there, and I'm like, oh my gosh! It was the first day they were talking about the local grocery got cleaned out, basically, and they were supposed to leave the day before, and they couldn't leave till Wednesday. And I honestly didn't follow back, actually. So it's the end of the week. They should be home by now. But I was thinking that same thing. There's American citizens over there that are just trapped over there. That's a scary thought. I mean, it's scary what's going on over there. I assume I haven't heard anything though in the past couple days since that first day in Mexico. So hopefully they just went and caused their ruckus on that first day, and that's it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's not nice, but I'm going to play it even though it's not. All right, never mind. I'll probably get copyrighted for the song. Trump needs to start arresting people. The hoax never stops with these Democrats. Russiagate, insurrection, J6, and now all of a sudden the Democrats have an underage victim ready to testify. BS. We all know it's BS. I didn't hear that they had somebody ready to testify. I read about that case, and the FBI said that it wasn't credible. They weren't going to investigate it. Yada yada yada. The only reason that they have these files is because I guess they prepped them for Joy Maxwell's first trial. They didn't use them in the trial. I wonder why. So whatever. Like I said, I'm done. Like all the lies and stuff that we've been listening to for so many years, I'm done like worrying about it until I see proof. Just hold until you see some proof. This man's been lied about more than anyone probably in history, and investigated more than anyone in history. So the underage person was underage back in the 80s. She's now 54. My age, her house was burned down. Her life was threatened. For what?
I was going to say, I saw that, but the chat goes fast, so I sometimes miss comments.
New evidence has come to light. Oh, well, we'll have to check into that. But once again, I'm not worried. I'm not impressed. I'm not concerned. I'm really not anything because we've dealt with so many lies over the years about Trump, trying to get him and stuff like that. So I mean, like, I'm not. If something came out that was legitimate, yeah, I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not Trump. I'm not Trump all day, no matter what. You know what I mean? America. Trump's doing an amazing job. I'm actually proud of my president for the first time in a long time. What else we got going on over here?
We got midterms coming up.
Has a Republican administration introduced a health care plan? What?
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say he wants to do it so the money that was going to the insurance companies goes to the people. But why is the government involved in a healthcare plan at all? Get them out of there. They shouldn't be involved in it at all. That's not their damn job. Same with the Trump accounts. Cool idea and everything. Not government's job. Not government's job. We shouldn't be doing that either. It's I'm not one of them guys that be like, oh, well, it's not constitutional, but the Republicans want to do it, and it'll help us, so let's just do it. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the Constitution. Has got us 250 years. It's got us 250 years. The average Constitution lasts 17 years. Ours has lasted 250. There's something to say for that. We need to pull back towards the Constitution, get back towards states' rights. You shouldn't be paying your most taxes to the federal government. You should be paying your most taxes to the state. But the government takes that money and then holds the states. It's a big mess, guys. It's a big mess. Anyway, Faith, you got anything else, Faith? We've been on here for 2 hours, Faith.
2 hours?
It's been 2 hours. Time flies. I can't think of anything funny
When
to
you're
say.
having fun. That's what you're supposed to say.
Wrong.
Isn't that the end of this? All right, whatever.
These people are crazy.
They are.
People are crazy.
These people are crazy. We love you all. Love you.
All right. That's going to be it. We're going to see you on, you better be here. You better be here because I need the views, guys. 9 a.m. Oh my gosh. 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. I expect to see you all back here for class. You all need to be back here.
Bring your pencils and your paper.
Bring a super chat.
They don't have this anymore.
Just bring a super chat. Type Apple. It'll be great. It'll work out great. It's gonna be great. And then on a side note too, one thing I'm gonna look into a little bit more is looks like Bill Gates is in some pretty hot water with this Epstein stuff. So we'll have to see what's going on. If you haven't yet, please take a second and like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications and check MagAmericans.com for links and updates and information and all that kind of stuff. And check out my Substack and go over my X account and hit me up on Facebook. I'm over on Truth and Getter. Just pick one. Most of the time I use X the most. So we'll see you on Saturday morning. God bless you. Enjoy your Friday. Smile at a stranger and pray for your enemies. It will turn out to be more of a blessing for you than for anyone else. See you. Have a wonderful Friday, guys.